I'd never be the man I am today.
Here we are, another Fast and Furious movie, Fast X, the franchise that just won't die, all based on an arguably even better movie starring Keanu Reeves.
You want to nail the bank robbers and be a big hero.
Definitely.
And Patrick Swayze.
Adios, amigo!
Welcome to Perspective, starring me, Cody Martin. This is the full review for Fast X. Spoilers, all that stuff. If you are emotionally invested in the story of the Fast and Furious franchise, you might want to hold off before you watch the rest of this. Let's jump into the movie and let's just shut down our brain for just a minute. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Who's all back for this 10th installment? Roll call. We got Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Jason Statham shows up. Does The Rock's appearance at the end count? Does Gal Gadot's appearance at the end count? Then we have our newcomers that are adding to both ends of the story and the interest spectrum. In the beginning of this movie, Vin Diesel smiles a lot and it's kind of unsettling. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know where to look. When he's smiling, I feel like I can't look him in the eyes.
I love seeing teachers outside of school. It's like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs.
Vin Diesel pretty much spends most of the movie behind the wheel of his Charger at this point. And I say his Charger, I mean a Charger. He's got a Charger on every continent. Land, plane, sea. When he's behind the wheel, he's going like this all the time. And mostly in this movie, he looks confused and scared and not really know what to do. They're kind of asking him to branch out a little too much on his facial expressions and his range of acting skill. Can we all agree on that? And side note, there's no way we would still be talking about or know who Vin Diesel is without this one franchise. This movie really felt like the first 2 or 3 episodes in like an extended miniseries. There was some filler fights that didn't really expand the characters or anything. It didn't really feel like they had a purpose of who won, that it mattered who would win this fight. But mainly the episode-ness of it felt like the pace and the fact that everyone was basically just responding to all the new villains' attacks and that there wasn't an overall direction. Even from the very beginning of the movie, they don't have hardly any of the team together. Speaking of the villain, Jason Momoa comes on the scene and totally crushes this movie. I absolutely agree. He's the best part of this movie. Funny, off the chain, off the handle, or off the steering wheel. Car pun. Jason Momoa's character Dante, better than a lot of the other ones. Great lines. Most lines in the movie, for sure. A little bit of a wild Joker vibe almost to him.
Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it.
And he leverages the excuse that he wants to torture people rather than just kill them. So it makes his schemes and everything prolonged with good reason rather than just sniping someone from the top of a building and it's all over. Of course, Dante is still a joke. He tries to separate Dom from his family, essentially making fun of him for having family. And yet what is Dante's whole motivation for wanting to attack Dom?
Very bad daddy. But I kind of liked him, and you took him from me when you stole our money and left us with nothing but suffering.
Yeah, so you care about family, dude. Okay? Brie Larson's a new addition in this movie. Her character is influential in the story's overall plot, but she's not fun. She doesn't really bring anything to the story that makes me want to care more and be invested in her and look forward to seeing her not die. When she got shot off the car or whatever with the big gun, I thought, cool, she's gone. That's fair. John Cena is back, and he is the second best character in this movie. No doubt, full stop. He's a huge guy, crushing people in the house that apparently has no floor joist. You can just slam people straight through the floor. It's kind of neat. He has great lines with his nephew, and they have that awesome car with the cannons on it. Yeah, cool car. It's got cannons on it that can like make cars explode. So why did he use the cannons to launch himself as a cannon and then die to just stop 4 cars? Why didn't he use the actual cannons to blow them up? That felt like that would have made more sense. The cannon car has great shots blowing up other cars, but it has the classic Fast and Furious action mistakes. Cut, 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 action, cut, bomb, cut, car, cut, cut. Looking here, then we're looking there, then we gotta look over there, then we gotta look up there, what's that? And then over here, cut. We came here for the action, show me the action. There's a lot of action in this movie. Nothing that I would say even gets clearly Mission Impossible quality, where my jaw literally drops because of the Tom Cruise falling off the helicopter and landing on the thing hanging beneath it. Or when Henry Cavill is in the bathroom fight scene and he loads his arms up. The end scene where Dom jumps his Charger off the dam looks really great for a second. And then they cut to Jason Momoa. Again, my favorite part of the movie, but hold on your scenes. Hold your great action. Don't forget though, right before they jump off the dam, Vin Diesel gives his best line of the movie. In no way, in any part of this movie, does Vin Diesel have the upper hand. Does he know what's going on? Is he ahead of the game? Is he ahead of Dante? But yet that final line before he jumps off the dam is, "You made one mistake though. You didn't take away my car." Back to the plot. It's essentially amazing how much the Fast and Furious franchise is committed to family and integrated storytelling. The first couple minutes of this movie is just scenes and shots from Fast 5. They did add Jason Momoa into those scenes though, and then they must have had the other actor come back because his face looked a little bit weird. I'm thinking de-aged on his dad. Two of what seemed like the most dumb and blatant slap in your face, nonsensical plot details turned out to be more related to new Mambro number 5. The new agency head has the agency completely turn their back on them when they've been on their side for a long time. Doesn't make any sense. And then after 5 seconds, he's back on their side and he supports Vin Diesel. It's just whiplash. However, since it turned out that he was actually with Dante the whole time, it kind of makes a lot of sense. They were just messing with him. And really thinking about it, Vin Diesel's hardly in the scene with anybody. The team is scattered pretty quickly on. Part of what makes this feel like part 2, 3 of a 9-part series. And Gal Gadot shows up at the end. Kind of forgot that she existed. But hey, she's got a submarine, so cool. Some science fact I learned in this movie is that car tires are magnets to asphalt / concrete. What in the world are you talking about? That makes no sense. How else did NOS and pushing the gas make a difference when Dom was trying to run away from 2 helicopters that he was actually attached to, and then he pulled them down with his car? Either way, I can't wait to see how Vin Diesel gets out of this one. Major cliffhanger at the end with the dam about to explode, right? No idea gets out of it. Oh wait, do you have an idea how he could get out of it? I do. Roll the footage. Technically speaking, this movie is just like the others. They do some amazing action, amazing stunts, but they edit it poorly or they brush it over with weird CGI. And I am hardly ever thinking, wow, that looks amazing. Wow, hold this shot. Wow, I want to watch it again. I'll give it a 6. For fun, I'll give it an 8. Back at it again, Roman Pierce trying to pull the movie down, but Dante saves it. Dante makes it so much fun, saying crazy stuff all the time, keeping it lighthearted. These movies make no sense, and so they just need to be more fun, and Dante, Jason Momoa, gets it done. And John Cena. I'll be down to watch this movie again soon. For plot, I'll give it a 4. It's the same franchise, it's the same stories. The twists are kind of obvious, kind of not really there. Again, the blatant things that bugged me about the plot turned out to be one of the twists, so cool, but it was slow, didn't feel like anything developed. Clearly, again, part 2 and 3 of a 9-part, 6-part trilogy, the Fast 15 and a half, and Vin Diesel's got a grandson, I assume is going to be coming down the pipe soon enough. Of course, I know I'll be there buying tickets because I'm that person. But with that, the cliffhangers at the end do kind of make it bold. Maybe I'll upgrade it to like a 4.5. Are we doing decimal places? I'll give it like a 6.389. No decimal places. Okay, maybe just halves. Leave a comment about what you think is going to happen in the next movie. How's Dom going to get out of this situation with this huge wave of water coming at him from this dam? Of course, the fun classic of the franchise, Too Fast, Too Furious, 20th anniversary review. Get out there to the movies. We'll see you next time. Bye.